What would possess what? Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Daniel is in the house on this gracious night. And on this gracious night, tonight I'm going to be telling another story time. The last story time I did, I believe, was about how my animals died, but we ain't gonna worry about that. I'm gonna tell a story. Now this story is my first fight in school. Yeah. So let's just go ahead. And also, by the way, I know that I don't have on my icy chain right now, but I'm still repping my icy chain, okay? Icy chain. Work that for icy chain. So to start this story off, I remember I was in the second grade. Oh yeah, if y'all hear noises out there, like if you hear crickets, which I can hear right now, I have my windows open. If y'all don't know, this is a window. It's like a giant window right here behind me that can open, and right now it's open. So if you hear stuff, oh, I thought I saw something looking at me. That's just my reflection. But this story takes place in elementary school. I was in the second grade, and I remember it was during PE time. It was during PE time. And in PE, we would like go to PE, but then once we do all we need to do, we do, then we would go. I'm sorry, I'm just remembering something that popped up in my head. I can't say it on camera. But I remember after we would finish doing our PE exercises, if we, got a satisfactory grade from our PE exercises, we would go and do recess. We would have free time. We would go on the playground, play, and stuff like that, have fun. So I remember I was playing tetherball, and if you don't know what tetherball is where like the ball is on, it's like on a rope and it's on a stick, and you have to hit the ball, like around the pole, and whoever hits it around the pole on the opponent side wins. Like whoever rattles it up basically on the opponent side wins. So I remember we was playing that. And I remember, and to give you a perspective, right now I'm 16 years old and I'm 5'6". Now a lot of my friends say that I'm short for my age. I don't care if I'm short for my age, I'm glad to be the height that I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. So when I was in elementary school, I was kind of like short. I was kind of short. So I remember the boy, it was a boy, by the way, who I fought. The boy, he was about, I want to say 5. Because in high school, not high school, in elementary school, I was like second grade. I was like, I want to say 4 feet something. I want to say 4 feet something. I know the boy, he was way taller than me. Like, I'm not trying to exaggerate and make it look like I done beat somebody up who like taller than me, but that actually is kind of what happened. Don't let the height fool you. Just because someone may be taller than you, don't mean they can whoop you. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely remember the boy was taller than me. So I remember we was playing the I keep thinking of kickball, tetherball game. And I think it was mid game, we kept playing, and from what I remember, I think I had one around, and then he had one around, and then after I won around again, it's like he kept repeatedly winning rounds. So me being a little child in second grade, you know how you get frustrated and like you start throwing a temper tantrum and stuff like that. So I wasn't necessarily throwing a temper tantrum like out loud for everybody to see me doing it. It was just I was in my feelings basically. I was in my head like, you know what? I was just pissed because I'm like, I want to win, you know what I'm saying? But like, I still, held it together. So I'm already angry and frustrated and livid, okay? When I use big words like livid, and I use very defined words like that word, like I just said, livid, I'm angry. If I tell somebody I am livid at you, I am pissed, okay? because I'm not that smart. Well, I'm smart. I'm not gonna say I'm not that smart, but I am. I come from the ghetto, and in the ghetto we don't use words like that. But now that I've gone to school and I got an education and I started learning big words, if I use a big word, just know I'm pissed at you, or I'm being serious in a sense. I don't have to be pissed at you. I could be like serious, but I was absolutely livid. I was livid in my mind. Not, showing it physically. I wasn't like showing it to everybody, but in my mind, I was livid. Okay, I was completely livid. I could be using livid in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? After he kept repeatedly winning rounds of the ball of the kick. I keep saying kickball of tetherball. Let me stop being loud because my neighbors probably hear me. Of tetherball. I was getting livid, like I said. And I remember it was, I don't know how many rounds we had left, but it was at one point he had won again. And I don't know what possessed him. I don't know what wrong spirit thought that it would be okay for him to take the ball. Because he had won one round. He had won a round again. And I don't know what possessed him. But he took the ball, got it in his hand, walked over to me and said, "That's why I'm whooping your behind." Took the ball and slapped me in my face with it. What would possess what type of demonic spirit would possess you to walk over to me after I'm already in my mind pissed at you, livid at you, and you would come and walk over to me and slap me in my face with the ball? What spirit? What spirit? What spirit will possess you to do that? Well, let me tell you, you chose the wrong path, because I don't know why, I don't know what, I don't know when, I don't know why, I don't know how, but I lost it. I completely lost it. And I'm the type of person, let me just tell y'all, I'm the type of person, I don't like start stuff with people. I'm a very nice person. I'm a very serious person too. A lot of my friends say that. I'm a very not serious, mature person for my age. I'm very mature. I don't do I don't want to say stuff on camera that my friends do, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm trying to say. You know how, us young folks, what us young folks be doing nowadays. I'm not that type of person. I'm the type of young person. I'm with my country accent. I'm the type of young person who is very mature for my age. I'm very mature. My brother, who is 10 years older than me, 10 and a half to be exact years older than me, is very immature. He is very childish, and sometimes I have to set his behind straight. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm a very mature person for my age. If my friends say, "Let's do this," I'd be like, "No, we're not doing this. Take your behind over there and do what you're supposed to do, okay? Because we're not finna go over here and do no clownerish stuff over here, okay?" Anyway, what was I saying? No, honestly, what was I saying? I was saying that I was livid. He came over and slapped me with the ball. Oh yeah, I was explaining how I am. So I'm a very serious person, and I'm not the type of person to start stuff with people. I'm a very chillax person. As I said, serious also, but I'm a very chillax person. And if someone is if I'm in an argument with someone, I'm not going to fight them or whatever. I'm the type of person, I want you to put your hands on me first, so that can give me permission to be like, okay, that's the goal, to be able to hit you. You know what I'm saying? Because what if I beat somebody up so bad to where they take this to, they take this up to court, and they say that I put their hands on them first? Well, I will have evidence, and I will have a statement and a bunch of witnesses around, because my friends will watch. They will say that no, such and such put their hands on me first. And if you want to take this to the court, you don't know that I take criminal justice classes. I currently take criminal justice classes in high school. And I know that if someone puts their hands on you, you have the right to self-defense. So therefore, I won't be criminally charged. You will. You will be criminally charged with, I don't know, I forgot. Oh, my ring light went off. You will be criminally charged with assault. Okay? Because that's assault. Putting your hands on another person without their permission is assault. So you're going to be the one who is charged with assault, not me, because you put your hands on me first. So that's a tip for everybody out there watching. If you're a person who like to fight people, let them touch you first, because if they try to take it to court, they can't. Well, they won't win the case because they put their hands on you first and you had the right to self-defense, so you won't get charged. You know, that's a tip for y'all. So that's me. I don't do nothing unless someone put their hands on me first. So he slapped me with the ball. So he assaulted me. So if I would have told the police about this, he would have been going to juvenile, even though he was in the 2nd grade. But you know this, you know what I'm saying? He slapped me with the ball. And I lost my mind. Because I was already pissed at the fact that he was winning. And then now you want to come over and slap me with the ball? No. So I remember that I grabbed him by his shirt. Like this. I grabbed him with both hands by his shirt. And mind you, like I said, I'm shorter than him. He's like this tall. I'm like this tall. I reached up, grabbed him by his shirt. And with all the little strength I had in my little 2nd grade body, I slung him to the ground. And I got on top of him and I just started punching and punching and punching. He looked like he was about to cry. I'm not trying to, like, you know, exaggerate this story to make it seem like I'm this big bad person who fought somebody. I'm just explaining my side of the story. I'm punching. I'm on top of him punching. He's trying to get out of my grasp. But when you it doesn't matter how strong you are. If you are pissed at someone, your frustration is going to build in your mental muscles. So my mental muscles was holding him down, and I was punching him, punching after punch after punch after punch. And then it wasn't nobody stop us. All of my friends and all the other kids in my class was round. They was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, yep, I'm beating him. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And nobody was around to stop us because everybody was watching, you know, in shock, in terror, in horror. You know what I'm saying? So after a teacher like heard, I don't know how a teacher knew, but somebody ran out. One of my teachers ran out the building because we was outside. Someone ran out the side door. The teacher ran out the side door, came, grabbed me off of him, and took me to the office. Now, at this school, my cousin was the principal. So I went to my cousin's office, the principal's office, and she said, Daniel, you know you can't do that. And I kind of just looked at her and I didn't say nothing. Because I knew in the back of my mind, I'm not going to let you put your hands on me and expect me not to do nothing. And then even when I came out, one of the ladies who I knew, she had said, yeah, Daniel, you know, like, you can't do that. If someone does something, you have to walk away. In the back of my mind, I'm like, no, absolutely not. If someone puts their hands on me, I'm going to put my hands on them back, okay? And I remember when we was walking to the office, before all this happened, I remember his nose was bleeding. And I remember, like, he had, like, cuts on his face. And me, I was flawless as ever. And I remember they called my dad, and my dad came, picked me up. And my dad, he already came in the office pissed. My dad is another person who fights. He fights. He's a quiet one, but he'll fight. He's been to jail a couple times, but he fights. So I remember he came in the office, and he was already pissed. And he went straight to the boy, because the boy was sitting like a couple feet away from me in the office. I'm sitting in the office like this. And the boy sitting there like this. So I'm like, yeah, I did beat you. So he came in the office, and he went straight to the boy. He's like, that's what I can't say exactly what my dad said, but he said, that's what your such and such behind get for putting your such and such hands on my such and such son. Okay? I taught my son how to fight, such and such and such, all this other stuff. They suspended me for 3 days, even though that's my cousin. But she had to by law, so she suspended me for 3 days from school. And when I got home, my mom at the front door, that's what I taught you. If someone put their hands on you, you better put your hands on them back. I'm like, yeah, y'all taught me well. So that's the end of the story. I hope y'all enjoy. This video is very long. I gotta get off of here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you want to see another video, or if you want me to react to a video, or if you have a video request, or if you have a question for me, leave it in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe if you want to. Thank you for 92 subscribers, and I will see y'all later. Bye.